Hi, I'm Shadow. Welcome to my channel, and for this video I want to talk about these HRT pills that I've been taking, and also a bit of an update. I haven't noticed any very noticeable changes. Of course, it's only been a week, so obviously there wouldn't be anything very noticeable. I think there has been some breast growth, which is good. It would be more noticeable if I was on testosterone blockers, and there does appear to be some testosterone blockers on Amazon, but it costs $250, which is quite expensive. It appears to be some sort of oil. Now I want to talk about the supplemental ingredients in these HRT pills that I've been taking. The first one has a long ass name. Dehydropiandrostrone. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that. It is a hormone produced by the body's adrenal glands, which is what produces adrenaline. The body uses this hormone to make androgens and estrogens. We all know what estrogen is. That's the feminizing hormone. Androgen, from what I understand, androgen is something that causes libido, which is what makes it horny. Next one is pregnenolone. It is a hormone naturally produced in the body by the adrenal gland. Pregnenolone is also made from cholesterol and is the starting material in the production of testosterone, progesterone, cortisol, estrogen, and other hormones. Next up, pueria. This is when we get into plant-based ingredients. This is one of them. It is rich in phytoestrogens, plant compounds known for having strong estrogen-like effects. So yeah, very good for estrogen. Next is saw palmetto, which I think is a root. It can be used to treat male pattern baldness, so can you not? I'm making a fucking video. My toilet's being noisy. It is used to treat male pattern baldness, sexual dysfunction, and many other purposes. Saw palmetto seems to lower the amount of pressure on the tubes that carry urine in males. Saw palmetto also might prevent testosterone from being converted into a more potent form called dihydrotestosterone, abbreviated as DHT. Reduce levels of DHT might help prevent some types of hair loss. Hopefully, regrows my hairline into more feminine hairline. I heard that HRT can do that. Next is motherwort. Motherwort has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. It might also help fight bacteria and stimulate the uterus. People use motherwort to prevent or stop bleeding. It is also used for heart failure, symptoms of menopause, high blood pressure, wound healing, and many other conditions, but there is no good scientific evidence to support these uses. So it's good for menopause, and it seems to be good for periods as well. I assume the symptoms of menopause part suggest that it's also good for estrogen. Next is dong quai, also good for menopause. Dong quai is sometimes called the female ginseng, although there are few scientific studies on dong quai. It is sometimes suggested to relieve cramps, irregular menstrual cycles, infrequent periods, premenstrual syndrome, and menopausal symptoms. Dong quai is used in TCM to help balance women's hormone levels by moderating the body's production of estrogen. I'm not sure if that's a good thing in my case, but if it's good for menopause, I assume it's good for a transitioning trans girl. Next is wild yam, which is a root. Some people use wild yam as a source of steroids, but the body can't make steroids such as estrogen and DHEA from eating wild yam. This conversion has to be done in a lab. There might be other chemicals in wild yam that act like estrogen in the body. Next is maca. People in Peru have used maca for thousands of years as food and natural medicine. It has become popular worldwide in the past few decades, particularly for its uses for fertility and libido. So it's good for keeping your sex drive. That's good because many transitioning girls have noticed lowered sex drive. So I assume if I have something in my system that's gonna keep up my sex drive, that should help out so that I can transition without losing my drive. And the last one is biotin. Most people know about biotin. In case you don't, it's vitamin B7. And I also want to mention the GMP stamp, which I didn't recognize when I first got this bottle. The GMP stamp stands for Good Manufacturing Practices. You can look that up and do your own research, figure out what that means to you. Doesn't mean that much from what I could see. I assume it just means that it hasn't been tampered with or anything like that. It's consistent production. So yeah, that's an alright stamp to have on there. It also has a rainbow stamp to show that it's good for LGBT. It's LGBT certified. It's also vegan, which is always good. Make sure you have a full stomach before taking a dose. And also eat well while you're on your dose, because you're gonna need that in order to grow breasts if that's what you want. If you want to buy these for your transition, they are available on Amazon. It's called Transcend. Each bottle is good for 1 month or 2 months if you're microdosing. Thanks for watching and bye bye. My GoPro is so hot you could cook an egg on it.